What's up, fellas? JPS Delivers here. I hope y'all are having a good Tuesday. I think I'm enjoying mine. I think so. All right, gotta stay grateful, y'all. Um, yeah, let's cut it to. I'm right now just looking at my roster and stuff. Trying to got my ass rocked in that game, last game, definitely. So, um, see how jersey sales are right now. Durant, LeBron, Curry still the top one as well. I don't think a single thing has changed so far at all. Let's see. I know it's increased just a little bit, but right now, let's get league leaders. Kemba Walker's leading the league right now in points per game. He's got 33 with Jimmy Butler behind, who we're about to play at home against the Pistons. Hopefully, take a piss on the Pistons. But this dude's been balling. Donovan Mitchell's definitely been balling for this team so far. 25 points per game. Harden's doing well. Drummond's up there. I mean, what kind of game did he have himself? So 31. Damn. He is averaging quite. He's beasting. He's beasting and feasting. Nicely done. Let's look at rebounds. He's also leading in rebounds per game. I mean, Jesus. Dude playing like that, I mean, that's got to be impressive for MVP type. Shopko Bears doing quite well as well with his Pacers team. Jokic is doing Jokic things. I mean, look at that. 20, 12, and 8. That should put you on MVP consideration. I love the man's game. He's getting it done. You got the likes of John Collins as well. Ripe age of 21. I mean, his offense is good. His defense has gotten better, but like he still allows quite a bit. I mean, look at that last game right there, 31 and 15 by Drummond. Embiid's doing well. He's almost 3 blocks per game. Giannis is almost 3.5 steals per game. Giannis kind of off to a slow start when it comes to assists, but that should change with the fact that he's already in the top 6 of rebounding in general. He's not even a center. Pretty insane. Since John Wall's getting it done with Andre Drummond, it looks like these two are really enjoying each other's company. That could be a team that 2K really enjoys to have play with. We'll have to see how well they've done as well. I mean, it's pretty mediocre. What, 3-4? I mean, that's no better. That's like one game better, half a game better than my Spurs right now. And honestly, after that shellacking, dude, I mean, LeBron's almost averaging a triple double. Luka Doncic just really set up in a good position right here. I mean, 18 points per game, 10.6 assists, almost 3 steals per game. This dude, as a rookie, is already getting done. So much shit done. You got De'Aaron Fox is balling right now. Yeah, whatever. But I'm trying to get DeJounte Murray's shit up, but especially his steals. But let's go ahead. Look at steals per game. You got Greek Freak and Oladipo leading the way. Paul George and Doncic right behind with Chris Paul. No one's no well. Rudy Gobert is beasting and feasting, folks. Jesus Christ. I mean, let's look at these stats. 9 blocks last game against Philly. The Pacers don't look very good right now. Let's be quite fucking honest. But my God, Rudy Gobert is set up in a position to be an all-star this year. Yeah, you hear that, folks? He will be crying happily during his post-game interview after hearing about All-Star news. But look at that. I mean, 5, 4, 6, 5, 8. Who do you appreciate? 5, 4, 6, 5, 4. And, his lowest is 2, and then 4, 3, and then 9. Jesus, 26, 16, 9. I almost had a triple-double from blocks only. It's impressive. I'm liking it, Rudy Gobert, the gummy Gobert. But right now, that seems to be it. Let's look at power rankings. Some of the teams that are just bouncing right off the page. The Utah Jazz with Kemba are doing well. Get the likes of Jokic. I did like that team. The Pistons are 5-1. We're gonna see how well we can hold up against them. The Jizzards 4-1. That was a team that I thought looked pretty solid. Clippers, obviously, Giannis. You got Donovan Mitchell and them doing well. Yeah, LeBron James. You got Dylan or Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum still getting it done. Atlanta Cox with, I believe, who. So Trey Young was back on him, but Kid Capella, Otto Porter, who got injured, or was it just Clint Capella? It might have just been Clint Capella. That might have been their first pick. Who knows? But they're doing decently well. This Miami Heat team is doing well too, just off the start. So nice little start to our game. Again, we're gonna have it just be 9 minutes right now. But if this next game ends up really slow, no reason for me to try to do any more with it. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Sorry, boys. We watch y'all enough on TNT. All right, this needs to be a game that I might have to use Kuzma quite a bit. Gonna have to stretch the floor against Sycam. They match up well against me. They honestly do, because the best player I could have probably trying to go for 20 points this game might be DeJounte Murray attacking the basket against Elfrid Payton. But Butler's going to be guarding Beal well. Terrence Ross is going to have to maneuver around against Morris. We'll just have to see how it pans out. But for right now, I mean, do I just... Yeah, I say we put Murray on Butler. I think Murray's only, 2 inches shorter than Butler. Let's get it done. It's at the fucking AT&T Center. Peter Holtz, the actual fucking owner for the Spurs, is in attendance, everybody. He's in attendance. Alright, and also Dwight Howard is off the bench. Let's get this shit under the road, folks. What a rude awakening that last game. Let's get it done. Come on, Jim. Come on, Jabba! Jabba!
You know, during the course of a long season, every team hits what I call that speed bump. And this team is in that stretch right now. I wouldn't discount them. They've still got a chance to be really good. And this could very well just be a...
I was going to say, give me some buckets. Nope. No, Kyle Kuzma. Oh, no. Jesus Christ. Thank God Slam Cam's off. I ain't dealing with that shit.
That is not possible. What we just... Is that
yeah, sorry, DeJounte Murray. He's about 2 or 3 inches taller than... 1 or 2 inches taller than Mr. Payton. He's going to have to be utilized well. So I think one good thing about using DeJounte against the team's best offensive player is that it'll save energy on the other end for the likes of Bradley Beal.
A 3-point shot, an essential weapon for every team to have. It can't completely disappear as it did tonight.
Murray, no good.
Come on.
San Antonio on defense. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And the way they attack,
and it's a foul by DeJounte Mustard.
Unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seem to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, the point's not hard to come by for them, that's for sure. I'd have surrendered too if I was trying to defend.
Let's set up my man.
Potent attack.
And Elfrid Payton, who's coming out of the University of Louisiana Lafayette, coming into the NBA. You heard a lot of comparisons to guys like
Jimmy Butler ain't
Rajon
fucking around
Rondo.
on these pick and rolls, I'll tell you that.
Comparison to the great Gary Payton.
Yeah, and all of them great rebounders who can play stifling defense. Elfrid physically at 6'4".
Thought he was going to get a nice little runner, but I need to utilize
athletically, I think he
Mr. Ross more too.
Both of the elder statesmen.
Now here's Payton.
Come on.
He's coming off a 10-point game against the Suns in Phoenix. Takes it from 10. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just
get that shit, Mo Bamba. 4 points already, no rebounds. I mean, I don't know what the deal is with these dudes. But Mo Bamba, I mean, we already have Kuzma on the outside. I don't need to dick around with having a stretch post player. Nice. I'll take the offensive 3 seconds. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys.
Here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages.
But when I got the likes of a Rajon Rondo, gonna have to utilize a lot of my other shooters on the floor. I mean, Rajon Rondo can't shoot worth shit, and DeJounte Murray is gonna be better at shooting than even Rondo.
Spurs have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. There's the pick. Murray, the pass to the Cobra.
I'll take that pick and pop. Oh, dude, he's like wide open
too.
I
cannot believe he missed that one, and I bet he can't either.
It's tipped. Beal with the steal. Murray kicks to Beal from past the arc.
Oh, dude.
They're
Come
getting
on,
their first look at
dude.
the season at San
Dude. Come
Antonio
on,
in
dude.
this one.
An East-West showdown. Only one
Ah,
of 2
Bulls.
games between these squads.
That adds a little extra emphasis to this first matchup, in my opinion, with each team wanting to grab the win and have a chance to sweep the season series the next
That
time they
move
see
was
each
going
other.
to get the rebound.
Now here's
It's being way
Peyton.
too optimistic. It's already a steal for Mr. Beal. Beal with the steal.
He's guarded by Ross. Kept alive. And Gortat kicks to Butler. From outside the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
All right,
5
second
points in the
chance
game.
points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And Beal kicks to Murray. And 2 free throws
Damn.
coming up.
Damn,
And
come
this is
on,
that
man.
Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And fortunes can change so
I'll
much in
take-
the course of a season.
I'll
A
take,
team that's out early can go cold and vice
His
versa.
free throw
Well,
perfection,
this is why
though.
82 games are so important. We talk about the playoff time
Come on,
and people refer
DeJounte.
to the season being long. Well, the good teams dig out of those ruts really quickly, Kevin, and put themselves in the position to get
Nice. I'll
into
take that
the playoff
backcourt
picture.
violation.
You
Get the
just wanna
fuck
be
out of here,
consistent.
Pascal.
You could- That
Get out.
probably is as elusive a thing as anything, right?
Consistency sometimes, Kevin, doesn't result in multiple wins in a row. It just means that your team has a level of play that the coach and the players are happy with.
That one
Nice shit.
gets
I don't know why
coming.
Mo Bamba just,
Boss has got 6.
you know,
Well,
got
Merry
himself
Christmas,
a,
team. That was a freebie.
and
Hey,
on
paid
fire, but I'll
attention in
take
arts and
it.
craft school right there. Didn't have to work very hard at all for that one.
Now here's Peyton. Connects from 3-point range.
Come on, Alfred. Hey,
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
To the left side wing. Here's the Cobra. Another one falls for San
I'll
Antonio.
take it. Nice,
And you see how
nice.
difficult he makes it on anyone that's going to try to guard him. Just an offensive dominant player.
There's a screen by Gortat. From 15 feet away.
Get out of here,
that
Gortat.
one no good. And the Spurs going the other way now. Feeds it to Murray.
All right, Mo Bamba.
Dishes to Beal to the right side. 5 to shoot. Shot from 16. No basket with that
Kyle
shot.
Kuzma.
Having trouble finding his range.
Oh,
He's
come on,
1 for
dude. I
5.
got fucking pickpocket.
Passes it to Peyton.
He ain't making that, though.
And a miss there on the triple. Spurs trail by 3. Wide open look. That one drops for
I'll
him.
take that, though. Dude, if I can get Kuzma like that stretching the floor, I'm a cool cat with that, dude.
And
Way
the
too
Pistons
cool of a
decide to
cat
take their
with that.
first time out right here. We'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. What's the news, David?
Come on, Mo
Well, Kevin, they
Bamba.
have a specific approach to tonight's
You don't know,
game.
Mo.
He told me they have to get the ball
Come
into
on,
the
Mo.
paint as much as possible and take
Come on,
advantage of what they believe is a big inch for them inside. We'll see if they're right about that tonight. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. The Spurs have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game.
I thought
Chance
Mo,
there to take the
never mind. I
lead,
thought I caught my
missing.
man off guard a little bit.
Now, here's Butler. He's guarded closely. San Antonio with the rebound.
Well, he's seen it before where he can light it up with the best in the league, but right now, he just does not
Yep.
have the touch.
Kyle Kuzma.
Zero
Hit it, baby.
defense. You can't let a good shooter
Nicely
have the wide
done.
open three.
I'll take
Here's
Kyle
Dunn.
Kuzma having a good
Following
shooting
the
night.
three-pointer by San Antonio. The feed to Howard.
Go ahead, Krista.
They double team Howard. Pass to Dunn. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Yeah, I think that's a revenge shot there, trying to nail the three-pointer in his defender's face.
Nice, Mo.
Good.
Good shit,
And
Mo. I
now
mean, he's
gone
got
streaking where
65.
One leads to 2, which leads
overall,
to 3. That's big trouble for the defense.
Beal with the steal.
All right.
Jumps up and finished off by
Good shit. Now we got Bradley Beal on fire. This team is pickpocketing like crazy.
Defensively, you lose the possession and
Oh, dude.
at
Get
the
out.
other end.
Here's the Cobra.
Give me Kuzma on
Anderson
fire,
the
too.
polish
But
off
come
the
on, let's
break.
be honest.
Well played right there. I mean, there's
Man,
no
if Bradley Beal
question
can just start
who
shooting
has
better.
the momentum.
Come
Yeah,
on,
clearly
call a
on the
fucking
roll now,
timeout,
just need to
coach.
keep
Jesus.
doing what they're doing.
Jesus
Time
fucking
called
Christ.
here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And one of the things I love about Bradley Beal is he is a consistent shooter of the deep ball. I mean, he always seems to hover around that 40% mark from
Wow.
beyond the arc. And ever since he's come into the league, that has been the case. and he's also improving in the other areas in terms of his ability to
Come on,
attack
come on.
and
Let's
get
get
to
a
the rim
third
and
steal of Mr.
playmaking.
Beal here. Actually,
The
fourth
only
steal.
question for me is, can he find a level of consistency in terms of his health? That's been the only detriment to his game.
And it's off the back rim, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And again,
Yeah,
it's
Bradley
San
Beal is going to
Antonio
hit
with the
that
three.
all fucking day.
Have dreamed
That's
of a
right,
much better
boys.
start here
Let's
than
go,
they've had
boys.
today.
Let's go, boys.
Just completely in rhythm, really from the opening tip, and they continue to pile up the points.
Now here's Butler coming in off a 21-point
Forgot
game
Dwight
last
Howard's
night.
on this team.
Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
This team can high fly, I can tell you what. That's fucking fun. When I got the likes of Terrence Ross showing it off.
From wherever he is on the floor.
And consistency is an aspect of a player that is often overlooked in the grand scheme of things. You know exactly what a player like Beal is going to give you every night,
Alright.
every season.
Fair enough.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Ross passes to the Cobra. And there's the whistle. That
Damn.
goes on Chris
Come on,
Dunn.
Chris Dunn.
That's his first.
Come
foul.
on, Chris Dunn.
Murray kicks to Beal.
Damn,
And so
dude.
earns a trip to the line.
Jimmy
Officials
Butler
on
got a foul,
contact,
though,
and
so
he'll
I'll
shoot two.
take that
Yeah,
shit.
good job to take
Nail
it
it.
right at the D.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Great first
At the
quarter
line
by
last
Mr.
year, he
Beal.
was good on
Take
about
that, dude.
77%
I
of his
love
attempts.
watching Bradley Beal ball out, dude.
And you
Better
look
than John
back
Wall,
on
if
the
you ask me.
Pistons, and whenever that
Better.
group has
He's
had
better.
success as a franchise, it's always driven by a
Good play, Bamba.
team-oriented concept. I mean, yeah,
Good
they've
play,
had
La
stars,
Bamba.
Isaiah Thomas, Chauncey Billups, but at the heart of all their title runs was a group of 5 guys that just played for each other.
Shots good from Butler.
And really no one trying to run him off that spot, so very calm as he drained that three.
The Cobra passes to Murray. Here's Beal. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Butler. Pistons trail by 9.
Go ahead, Jimmy Butler. Make my fucking day.
Screen by Howard. Butler kicks to Dunn. With 1 on the clock.
All right, sweet. So 30 points. We didn't solve anything because it's still slow at times. But I mean, still nice though to see it happen
And a
like
guy who
that.
seems to improve.
I should.
It's crazy because I
feel
never
pretty
thought
excited
that
about this
any-
team
And hard to doubt the dedication of Jimmy Butler.
having the
He's found
likes
a
of
way
like
to
Rondo to
overcome
come off the bench,
obstacles
you know,
at
just in
each
case
important
things
point
are a little
along the
shady,
way.
and I need a dude who needs to
He's
be
a
setting these dudes
self-made
up.
player, and if Butler can stay healthy,
Jesus.
boy, the sky's the limit.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets
Get
underway.
out.
And before we move on,
Get
what do you
out.
guys think about what we've
But I
seen
got
so far
I got a
from the
Rondo
Spurs?
to work
I
this
just really
court,
like what we're seeing
especially
from a
against the
defensive
likes
standpoint, forcing
of-
a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
These guys are
Especially against the
pickpockets
likes
out
of an
there.
Alfred
They
Payton
feast off of
defense.
that kind of carelessness. You have to protect the ball around them.
On the floor for Detroit.
Damn,
they've
damn,
got
damn.
Festus Ezeli. Alfred Payton is out there with Dunn. And there's Jimmy Butler. The three-pointer, no good. Spurs leading by 7. Here's Rondo. Knox the pass to Rondo. And
Oh, Rondo, I
misses
thought
over
was
the
about to
line,
make a
shoot
nice
two.
move. Whatever, though. I
And
mean, it's
Rajon
Rajon Rondo. I'll let him
really
do
one
his
of the
thing.
purest point
Jesus,
guards over
dude.
the last decade. When you're talking about assists, I mean,
I
he's a guy
mean,
with the ball in
57
his
overall,
hand
but
is very
yeah.
effective
If there's
at
anybody
making
to
decisions
start
for the
shooting
offense,
really well at a
dictating
free throw
pace.
game,
And
it's
when
going to
he
be
plays off the ball, especially
Rajon
with
Rondo
bottom
when
shooters,
he's fucking
that's when
stoked.
problems can arise, but he knows how to move without the ball and always seems to find himself in the right place at the right time.
Not good. Should have shot that a
Pistons
little
trail
bit
by 7.
at a different time.
Here's Payton. Rondo with some nice D.
I'm surprised he didn't try to knife through the open lane there. He has to be more aggressive next time
Damn,
in
Rajon.
attacking the defense.
And for Rondo, somewhat of a resurgence last season.
He's gonna
Getting
miss
back
one of
much
these,
of the
right?
confidence he had lost after his tumultuous time in Dallas.
Yeah, I felt like Rondo felt appreciated last year, and there's no substitute for having the support of your team. This is a proud individual, and we're talking about a big-time game.
Dunn with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Dunn misses. Spurs leading by 8. Gordon dishes to Plumlee. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And it's Rondo penetrating.
Damn,
so the
dude.
blows on the shot.
Festus Ezeli, dude. You haven't been in the league in like a year or two, but goddamn, you want to fuck me over like that.
But despite that, he's not a big-time rim protector.
No, but he is very mobile, and if he can get his body in front of guys who are attacking the rim, he can certainly be a disturbance in there. You ask the scouts, he's improved quite a bit defensively over the past couple seasons.
Nice pass, Mr. Knox.
So let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Knocks off my socks.
Well, guys, Greg Popovich has set
Damn,
the
this team
standard
is
with more than
playing better
1,500
now.
career victories.
God, it was
Last
just like
season,
playing
he
that
set the
Donovan
record with
Mitchell
his
team's
18th
ass
50-win season,
whooping
passing
Central.
Pat Riley and Phil Jackson.
It's just like shadowing me, dude. I was laughing in the middle of that. I'm laughing listening to my commentary on this video.
Unfortunate to have good ones. Guys, he's no glory hound. He knows what makes success.
No, but he can take a lot of the credit regardless. D.A., thanks. Outside Rondo. Here's Plumlee, and foul hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Fouling Mr. Payton. I mean, if you're going to foul anybody on this team, it's this dude.
An excellent season. First in assists. And of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And Mason Plumlee, one of the better finishers in the league, especially when he gets a little room for a launch pad. He gets explosive. His offensive game mostly limited to shots at the rim, so effective on the roll when he does make the screen.
And so it's San Antonio with it after the basket by Detroit. Back to Rondo. 6 to shoot. Plumlee with the screen, off the pick, and that's good off the glass.
Shit, Rajon.
Rondo's got 5
I'll take.
points
I mean, shit. But yeah, so last game getting destroyed like that by the Warriors. I was just like sitting there, it's like 12 to 27. I was like, yeah, maybe I can shoot her, you know, do a little bit of, you know, see what I can do. It was like all like confident in a dumbass way about it, and then all of a sudden I'm just getting fucking curb stomped. Jesus, dude. Jesus. It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. Like, honestly, yes. I was getting dumped on. Get dumped on for reals. Getting dumped on for reals, boys. That game was really fun to just laugh at myself during the match. I was like, you dumb. It's like, this game ended up becoming a shit show. Like, down by like 31 at some point. I mean, Jesus.
First round back in 2012, Ezeli has become a solid rotational player.
I'll take it. Good shit, Bradley Beal. Good shit, Bradley Beal.
Well. Gortat's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Pistons trail by 12. Payton kicks to Dunn. He dishes it to Ezeli. A rebound by the Spurs. Plumlee's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Beal gets a
busted. Nuts. Busted. Nuts, busted.
Well, the shooting percentage is excellent so far, and without him, they might not have the lead like they do now.
Dunn kicks to Gortat. Payton with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Now, here is Gortat. Not a lot of room. Detroit, no good that time either. Spurs leading by 15. The dish to Rondo. Releases from 15. Outside for Beal.
Oh, man. Bradley Beal's feeling it, folks. Could this be a huge game for Mr. Beal?
They've been able to get these good looks.
To the middle. Here's Ezeli, and foul called.
Well, not huge, but definitely up there. Gotta have the likes of Mr. DeJounte Murray. Rondo's playing some good ball right now, though. Part of me is like, let's leave him in. Let's leave him in. They're gonna be playing a lot of Mr. What's his face? Mr. Bomb. Let's get Bomba in there.
He misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be
but in the second half, they usually play. The computer usually plays like their star players, like almost a full
more spreading it out.
24 minutes. Will you say, you know, if you were to say,
really was there?
because you know, this is
with the way we
9-minute
have
quarters.
these players coming into the NBA that are so skilled, no matter what their size is. Coaches are looking at them and licking their chops and saying, you know what, I can do some dynamic things out here that maybe opposing coaches have not seen.
Yeah, so if I basically, I mean, in the second half, I could have DeJounte play a lot more minutes.
Advantage to us.
Best coaching, sometime adapting what you've got.
So it's set up quite well.
Maybe changing and tweaking your coaching style just a bit.
And the best coaches in the league, Kevin, end up every year after they amass a new set of talent is to put those guys in the best position possible to succeed.
Here's Dunn. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 3 assists now in this one.
And the explosion to the hoop. Dunn finishing in style.
Now here's Rondo. 5 points in the game.
Set a pick for me.
Beal. The pass to Rondo. Here's Boss. And
damn, dude.
There. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
I do not want to be sent to the line this often, but if you sons of bitches are trying to injure me out here, I know y'all are pissed that this game isn't panning out quite well, you know, for being a 5-1 team. We just shave a little bit of respect.
2004 had a great cast of characters, many of whom found a rebirth with the Pistons. That team helped continue the us against the world feeling that the franchise had in the Bad Boys era. Hard to express just how much that team meant to the city of Detroit.
Now here's Rondo following the miss by Chris Dunn. Here's Knox. With this break,
Jesus,
the teams that led the league
it's been
in
a long-ass quarter.
In the 3rd spot, the Spurs.
It's just a gifted passing team.
I'll take Mr. Kevin Knox out of Kentucky's free throw line shot, though. I like it. I like the motion.
And Brent, you won 2 titles.
I like putting him at the 4.
In a lot of ways, the model
interesting. I can
franchise in the
utilize
NBA. What's
Mr.
their
Kuzma
secret?
Well, Kevin, if I told you the secret, it wouldn't be one anymore.
Man, wish I had that. What should we call it?
But really, it starts at the top
Beal
with their general manager and, of course,
had that steal right
Greg
there. That would have been sick.
When you continue the lineage that they've had between David Robinson and Tim Duncan, it's such a strong foundation for what it is that players are expected to do. And, of course, they define their roles every time a new player is with their
Rondo's
ball club.
balling.
It's been sustained success. And most teams, Kevin, now basing their systems on the Spurs model of continued success.
Whoa,
come on, big guy.
Wake you up. He is such a great athlete. There's Beal with the 3.
I thought he was to nail that from downtown.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
2 minutes. Howard in the post, rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Rondo. And that one's
I'll take it. I mean, Rondo's on fire now. 50%. Jesus.
1:44 left to play here in the second quarter. Johnson left side, down low. Payton. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Payton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball
nice block,
comes
Dwight.
inside.
Son of a bitch.
And shooters have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long reach that he easily blocks those kinds of shots.
Wow.
Now here's Dunn. Fires from the wing. The shot, no good.
But his offense just has not been there tonight. And he needs to step up his game because there's still time to recover.
Come on, Spurs. Let's shit on this team.
Good,
I would like to see, I mean,
Brent,
like, I know that's my goal is to try to have Bradley Beal average like 25 points
well, they did have the best
a game.
That Greg Popovich
20,
has had as
I mean,
a
we're at
coach
20
for San
right now, so
Antonio
it's like
with 67
big jump,
wins.
you know, adding about
and it was
what,
under the radar
25%
because of the
to
Warriors'
scoring
historic
total
mark last year was 73. But it was the first time in history that the NBA had 2 different 35-win teams at the midway point
but like
of
the
the
fact
season.
that, you know,
It set up the stage for an epic showdown, and really some people let down that never happened.
This team just hacks
and
up.
Greg
I mean,
Popovich, coach of the Spurs, at times we've seen him be
I'll take a James Harden type
if he
point
doesn't
performance,
like
but
a
shit.
question, You know, Brent,
which I'm going to have to check up to see the standings. It's all power rankings on
some
teams.
people, Kevin, has gotten a little bit tiresome, but that's not who Greg Popovich is as a coach. He just doesn't like to do those in-game interviews. It's kind of like you sitting with me doing a broadcast.
I thought Bill was about to make that. Let's go. Let's go, baby. DeJounte Murray. I thought he was going to get himself a nice steal.
On the inbound. Oh, tried to
fuck out of here. No easy buckets, sir. No easy buckets.
6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70%
come on, come on.
as a team from the line.
And so Butler nails both of them.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Pistons trail by 16.
Let's go, baby.
Johnson the screen. Butler kicks to Payton. 1 second left. And the release was before.
So, send it in. Halftime, about 57-41 to score. Kind of on pace for what?
Hello, everybody. Ernie
196-point game.
On top at halftime.
It's not all too great.
16.
I mean,
Kenny,
got a lot of steals for my team.
Well, I really like how many times
I know about 4 of them by Mr. Beal. Or is it? No, is it 3?
It is just about time now for the third quarter to begin.
But yeah, it's insane the membrane. The game, the first half he's playing.
Here, talking to you.
So like, and also too, it's difficult because like. I like Beal playing as like a shooting guard, not like a small forward. And I like Kuzma playing as a small forward. But the problem too is that like when Rondo's playing like that, you know, there's the likes of not having DeJounte Murray, but if I'm playing in a game like forcing up, it's not a great shooter. And Jimmy Butler scorer, like great.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a
but it's still like, you know, I'd like to have that advantage as well.
Well, none of the defenders
but like that's the one problem, one downside.
Situations. Even the team defense breaks down if he's in attack mode.
They've got Terrence Ross,
of having, you know, of having that setup is that.
And it's Murray in at the 1. And
nice. I'll take it. Good shot, DeJounte.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Payton passes to Butler. They set the pick. He doesn't hit that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Beal, that's for 2. Not wasting any time
baby.
Taking the shot and knocking it down. Beal's
that
got
man
21.
Can start getting on fire. It's insane.
A little bit ragged defensively.
It is insane. This season he's been so much better than even in the past. And he's shown some good glimpses in the past. Of his good scoring.
And give you some great moves around the hoop.
And Pascal Siakam. Getting shit done as Pascal Siakam tends to do. He's had a great year.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now.
Oh, God damn it.
Boss passes to Beal. Second chance shot. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Come on, boys.
Payton outside.
Let's go. Come on, DeJounte.
Let's
get this shit going.
For 3. That doesn't go either for Payton.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play. I didn't see that miss coming. I mean,
that's such a beautiful move by Jimmy Buckets.
Back to Gortat. The kick outside to Butler.
Come on. Come on, DeJounte. We need you.
Second shot opportunity. Count that bucket.
And Jimmy Buckets needs you because you're shitting on you, dude. Just shitting on
here in the 3rd. What you like about Gortat is that, Greg, he doesn't have a lot of limitations in his game.
Yeah, and with Gortat, his versatility is what makes him valuable. He can face up and hit a J or play with his back to the basket. Has the speed and strength to stay with all types of centers in the league.
You fucking serious?
On the Cobra.
Kyle Kuzma's jumping around. That's fucking hilarious. That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of
Come on,
Famer,
come on,
David
come on.
Aldridge.
Well, guys, people forget Festus Ezeli was also
never
a
wanna
first-round
just have
pick
PTSD,
of the
never
Warriors
wanna
a
face
few
this
years
that
ago.
Warriors
But he
team
was
again.
an academic prodigy
Never again.
growing up. He
Do you want to
skipped
face
kindergarten
the likes
and the 5th
of
and
that
6th
Warriors
grades.
team?
He had plans of becoming a doctor.
Some
But
scary
when he started
shit.
playing basketball, he found himself behind the curve.
I don't
He
want
said,
any
"Here
part
I
of
am
that,
as
dude.
a 15-year-old kid, and I can't shoot a
Donovan
layup."
Mitchell
But guys, he's brought that same work ethic from the classroom
turned us into
to the
toast,
hardwood.
just like Mo Bamba just turned
He is a
Gortat into
presence,
toast.
DA. Thanks.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the
Dude,
bucket.
what?
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when
Dude,
it came
what,
to defending
dude?
that one. You're right.
When you're playing from behind, you cannot let your opponent have things that are that easy. And that was easy.
Here is Ross. Chris Dunn making his last shot. Outside for Beal. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Set up DeJounte Murray with a 3.
Here's Boss.
Terrible pass. That was stupid by me. That was so dumb. That was so
Takes
dumb.
possession.
A moment here to see the stats for
That
Butler.
was
Coming off a terrific
ridiculous.
season. Last
Son
season
of a
put up
bitch.
about 21 points a game.
Let's go, boys.
4
Let's do
assists
this. Let's
and
do
5
this.
rebounds. And you know, pretty terrific numbers across the board.
Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Detroit. And there's
DeJounte.
the shot. Took the
Bradley
foul.
Beal got the
Shot
foul on that
misses.
one. My
He'll
God,
be shooting
DeJounte
two.
was going in for a
And
cleanup.
Dunn does a little bit of everything
Going
out there.
Cedric the
Scores
Entertainer
ball,
on that cleaner,
distributes it
dude.
well, and also pounds the glass aggressively. And for Chris Dunn, you know, everyone told him to enter the draft after 3 years at Providence. His father, his coach. He could have been a first-round pick back in 15. Instead, he decided to stay one more season, earn his diploma, and I'd have to say it's worked out pretty well for him.
And the Pistons with possession here. Bradley Beal missing from long
Chris
range.
Dunn's balling right now.
Put some pressure on Dunn when he's squaring up from outside. Just an exceptional score.
Good eyes. Found the
Shit,
open
nice
man
pass,
and
Bradley
delivered
Beal.
an accurate pass.
Gotta find our men.
Pistons
Gotta
trail by
find our
6.
men.
It's tipped and out of
Good block
bounds
and
as
Spurs
the
ball.
Spurs
That's
gain possession.
fucking sick, Terrence Ross. That was
Spurs
fucking
have gone
sick.
a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And Dunn undergoing 2 shoulder
Trying to use that
surgeries in
deep
college,
range,
took a
did
medical
I?
red shirt for his sophomore season.
Yeah, and that was on his right shoulder, his shooting shoulder.
God,
You
these
wonder
dudes are
if he
athletic
can
as
get
fuck.
even better shooting the ball with time.
Yeah, those are the shots that you expect him to make. You've seen it before, and so
I'll
far,
take DeJounte
just not on
Murray.
his A game tonight. Yeah, it's tough. His shot's been off today. Luckily, his team still has the edge in the game so far.
And Jimmy Bucket's
He's
getting
an
things done.
automatic finisher
Son
when
of a
he
bitch.
gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the
But I'll do
simple
that
one-hand
though.
stuff to
Sick
get the 2
pass
points.
DeJounte.
And just
Sick
takes a
pass.
few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
That's it, boys. You just gotta utilize your best passers, dude.
He kicks it to
Yeah, this
Butler.
game is basically utilizing people's
Butler can't get that one to fall.
And honestly, not real happy with
badges
the shot
to the best of their
selection on that
ability.
one.
Yeah, you want your guys to attack with confidence, but that's just a bad look.
Because honestly,
Pistons
setting
trail
up
by
dimers
6.
and shit like that. Oh,
Here's
to where you
Dunn.
have Rondo running
9
that
points in the
court.
game so far.
That's why
Back
you
to
got
Butler.
dudes around Rondo just heating up. I mean,
Pass to Dunn.
the
Lets it
first
go.
pass from Rondo
And there's the call on
to
Marchand.
Bradley Beal was just, you know, oh, fucking gorgeous. It was fucking gorgeous. It's fucking nice, dude. And then it just sets up like a beautiful little just like green bar right away. And you're just like, yes, man, I will fucking take that. I will fucking take that for sure. Take that. And I think anybody would take a fucking excellent shot
That'll be
release
his
on that.
second foul of the game.
Fucking
Smooth checked in for San Antonio.
DeJounte
Gordon
Murray
comes
out
in
there a
for
little bit
Bradley
more.
Beal. And then for Detroit, Howard comes in
Come
for
on,
Ezeli,
come on, Mo.
and it's Johnson in for Gortat. Passes it to Knox. Inside, here's Boss. Rebound, Detroit.
Really? All Dwight was doing
Howard's
is
got
looking you in
5
the face, and
rebounds
you
tonight.
know it's a shit-eating grin. It ain't even intimidating.
Now here's Butler. He's covered by Murray. And a foul called
Come
the shot.
on, Terrence
On the way up
Ross.
that time, so he'll
Amir
shoot 2
Johnson.
right
I mean,
here.
he's gonna miss
Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has said he'd like to see the league institute a 2 years on a college
busting my balls over
restriction.
here,
4
Ross.
years in college. I know you think that helps you. Do you think that requiring that extra development time would be a good thing for the NBA?
Interesting conversations I've had.
Damn it, Eric
over the
Gordon.
past 3 or 4
How long does it fucking
years
take to
with
shoot your
younger
shot?
coaches in the NBA is the fact
Oy.
that with younger players, they
Come
have to
on,
take
man.
so much time to teach them fundamental things that chunks up a lot of the time that they would have in order to get their team ready for game 30, game 40. And so that teaching is
Yes,
really
mid-range
holding
Deadeye,
back
that's
a lot of
going in.
teams from being as competitive as they should be once they get their season started. So 2 years, I think, is a great idea
is
for
it off the foot of
Commissioner
Mr.
Silver. We'll see if that happens.
Yes, it was.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Well, he had a jump on it, had a chance to make the play, just could not.
Busted Terrence Ross.
steal the
Nice
deal.
shit.
And
Pass
really
that
the
in.
defense not
Kevin
organized
Knox.
on that
Nice
inbounds
pass.
play, and boy, do they pay the price.
Let's
with
go.
Detroit.
He's guarded by Ross. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
All right, here we
got
go,
10.
baby.
Outside Gordon. He feeds it to Murray.
Set me up, Mo.
They set the pick.
He's about to take this man to
The
church,
pass to Knox.
but I got to pass it to my man,
mark
Kevin
with the
Knox,
three-point
instead.
shot.
I just...
Pistons trail by 5. He's covered by Murray. A beautiful reverse layup.
God, dude.
And not
It's
relying
Pascal
at all
Siakam
on the
shit.
three-point shot. They may want to
I like how he's
rethink
very
about stretching the
realistic
defense a bit,
to
like they did in that
the
first
actual.
Now here's Murray. He's got
Damn.
6.
Damn, Amir. Fucking shit up over here. All right, let's get Rondo in here. I think we should also send him in. Yeah, for sure. I think right now we leave Terrence Ross out. I think so. Or do we? At what point? I say, yeah, we'll put him back in.
And now a chance to take a look at the shot chart.
Well, just look at the cluster.
Because now I'll have Rondo able to set these dudes up. Beal 6 for 16. It's all good. I've shot a lot of threes. Made 3 out of
on the offensive side of the ball,
out of
and
8.
it's the difference in the game right now. You
All right,
have
let's
to
go,
love
Kevin
how
Knox.
they've approached this matchup.
Let's do this, buddy. Easily the youngest member of this team.
The team just cannot get into a groove from the free
Shooting
throw
like
line. It's a common
mid.
problem.
Oh
A
God!
different look now for San
Rasheed
Antonio.
Wallace is over
Mason Plumlee's
watching this
checked in
game
for
saying,
Voss.
"Ball don't."
Ilya
Oh,
Silva comes
son
in
of
for
a
Terrence
bitch.
Ross. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Murray. Peyton, he's checked in for Detroit.
Let's go. Let's do
Now
this.
here's Johnson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Plumlee with the
Let's
rebound.
go. Let's work this court, dude.
Plumlee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the basketball.
There you go.
Ooh, that
You
three-pointer
got yourself
right
a
there
microwave.
hurts.
You
The
got
former
yourself
Indiana
a dimer
Hoosier
going
really
on.
can bury those threes in bunches.
Let's go, baby.
Howard with the screen on Gordon. Butler kicks to Howard. The shot's good on the assist by
We
Butler.
got ourselves a
And you
good game.
gotta love the big
Get the
bucket
likes of
in the
Rajon
paint
Rondo.
in this sort of a grinded out game.
Here's Plumlee. And it's
I'll take Mason
slammed in
Plumlee
by
playing like that.
Plumlee.
Rajon is going to play a solid game.
Maybe could've tried
I
for
do
a
like it. I
more
mean, his
memorable
overall rating's
dunk
gone up,
than
so I
that
think
one.
he's
And
pushing
we know he's
DeJounte
capable of those
to
memorable
definitely
ones.
play better.
Here's Peyton. Here's Howard. And the layup's good
And
off the
I'm
glass.
totally cool with
Howard's
that.
got 4 points this quarter.
Gotta
For him to
feed
play
Howard
better.
the rock when he's in the paint. He commands the ball whenever he has that kind of position.
And
Damn,
stolen
now
by
Dwight's
Howard.
balling.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, real quick. They got to get a shot off almost right away. Too ambitious of him there, guys. He tried to be a one-man wrecking ball instead of looking to kick the ball out for the better shot opportunity.
Here's Plumlee. Detroit
It was
with the
not a
rebound.
fadeaway I was going
Howard's
for,
got
but
7
whatever.
rebounds in the game.
Let's go. Let's
Now
go.
here's
Let's go.
Peyton. 12 points for him. Howard with the screen on Rondo.
Nice miss, bitch. All right, so 76-71.
And from the
Pace
most
picked up
recent
a little
on,
bit
let's
for
listen
them.
in.
They just had themselves a 30-point
harder,
quarter.
they're cutting harder.
And we're set to
Pretty
start
damn
the
intense,
action up
if
here
you
in the
ask
fourth
me.
quarter.
This
And if
game
it's
is
anything like
getting
the first
good,
three, we
real
should
good,
be in
so
for a treat. On the floor for Detroit, Gortat is out
we'll have
there
to
with
see
Howard.
how these two
Then there's
teams
Jimmy
end up.
Butler. Then there's Elfrid Payton. Spurs passing it around.
I should use icon pass that. Save.
Plumlee with the screen. from 12 feet out. Nice shot by Rondo.
Nice, I'll take it, Rondo. Nice shit, sir.
First field goal of the fourth quarter here for San Antonio.
I thought he was about to find himself.
Payton, screen by Howard. Misses the three. Spurs leading by 7. Here's Knox.
Damn, Kevin Knox. I wish that would have gone in. That was my fault. Definitely waited too long in that shot bar. Dun 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 dun. Damn.
Howard with a screen on Rondo. Screen by Howard. Butler dishes to Howard. And it's slammed
Dwight
in
does a
by
nice
Howard.
pick and roll between him
Not only does Howard
and Jimmy.
set perfect screens, he cuts quickly.
When he's traveling the floor like that, I will rightfully get down there and do my own thing. Nicely done, Mason Plumlee.
Bringing it down hard.
Get your shit straight.
Here's Butler following the bucket by the Spurs to the paint. Here's
Mr.
Gortat.
Gordon
Gets hauled in by Ilyasova.
guarding anyone of importance.
That's really one of his specialties.
But I can't have him knocking down threes. I mean, let's be honest here. It's Eric Gordon. If I can get like 15 points out of him in a game, that's one of the better games he's going to have all season.
Packing the paint and not giving up something on the inside, but it does no good if it comes at the expense of your perimeter D, like it did there.
Now here's Gordon. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go.
Damn. Damn, damn, damn.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Breaks a big high.
Nicely done by him. Terrence Ross is going to come in soon, I think. Kuzma's ready to go in. So I say we do that.
Bouncing goes in.
I mean, he was great in his last game. Clearly, he has not lost that level.
I say we do this. Sorry, y'all. Here we go. I say we put in Beal. And I say we keep it there for
you can see the focus there. His desire is evident. All hugs and kisses right now.
Now here's Rondo. Fires from deep. And
didn't know if it was going to be clearly off or not.
Break Detroit. Here's Butler. And fouled hard
nice, I'll
that
take
time.
that shit.
Good
shit, Rondo. Good shit, Rondo. Good shit, Rondo.
When Jimmy Butler is out there, you have to be aware of
I'll take that and have Jimmy Butler miss one of those.
When he turns it on and gets in that groove and feels the rhythm, he can completely take over a game with his scoring.
And Kevin, I'm sure you remember that 53-point outburst he had last season. Butler has games where he has everything that kind of just falls into place. And he gets his scores in so many ways, but usually when he goes off, it's because he's getting to the free throw line.
Now here's Payton.
Let's go, boys.
By Howard. Payton kicks to Butler. Back to Payton. Shoots the three. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
That's a big shot.
Plumlee with a screen on Payton. Feeds to Beal. And it's going to be 2 free throws.
Take that, though.
Contact on the shot.
Balls, Jimmy Butler.
The first one falls.
And also Bradley Beal's pretty good at shooting as well.
Good on both.
So.
And his work at the free throw line has
been
terrific tonight, making the most
of
his chances.
Let's go.
Screen by Howard. Back to Payton. Keeps it alive, and Howard with the second
Dwight Howard,
chance
this
points.
is not like 2000.
Howard's got 4
that
points
shit
in the
ain't
quarter.
Howard really brings it on the offensive glass, using that wide wingspan to come up with those
mid-range dead eye. I'll take Rondo the
Pistons
assist.
trail by 6.
Give me some of that, folks.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Back to Payton. Shoots from the line and off the front iron.
Really? They made that?
Nice job of gaining just enough separation. That's how good guys in the league are. 2 inches can be the difference.
To the wing right side. The Cobra.
Jesus. Gonna have to send some of these dudes the fuck back. Jesus Christ.
Foul on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Kyle Kuzma at the line for this team.
And the Spurs making a change here.
Dude can knock down some free throws for him, so I'm cool with that. DeJounte back in to guard Jimmy Butler, who's had a good
free throws
half,
there.
actually.
He's lights out.
Well,
outside. Butler up top.
he's definitely had a juice right now. Good defense by Mr. Kevin Knox. Can have him and Kuzma. Kuzma's going to be set up better, though, if I have him at the 3.
Dishes to Peyton. Lock at 6. The shot by Butler. Nobody around.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Once again, off the mark by San Antonio.
Yeah, I know the shot's been off just a smidge tonight, but he's contributed in other ways to help his team have the lead in this game so far.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you better off sending him to the free throw.
Uh-oh, Jimmy. Oh, Jesus. Uh-oh, Jimmy, and uh-oh to your buddy right there. I think Dwight just ate that Beal. Nice. Get a little bit of that orange Beal on that one.
Peyton passes to Azili. No good that time. Plumlee with some nice D. Beal, that's for 2. Rebound by Butler.
Come on.
Butler's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Beal with the steal.
Oh, beautifully done by Bradley Beal. I'll take that as his 3rd steal, I believe, or 4th steal. Make that 27, 4.
Nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
Well, it fires up your teammates and the fans when you make plays like that out in the open court and explosive.
Beal dishes to Murray. Plumlee with the screen. Murray kicks to Beal. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
He's a tireless scorer, but I'll tell you what.
And he makes the first.
He's getting things done right now. He's on fire. Which means it does not fucking matter at the free throw line right now if he's tired.
Pistons trail by 10.
Nothing matters.
Right side, Butler. To the inside. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from 11.
Missed by Dwight Howard. I will fucking gladly take that. I mean, you kidding me? I will fucking gladly take that. Also, I would gladly take Terrence Ross coming in for Kevin Knox at that stage.
And really, Howard is so adept at drawing contact, using those bruising shoulders and muscular frame to his advantage.
Oh, nail it! Nail it!
He's given them
nail it, Bradley Beal!
But his scoring has been absolutely dominant.
Come on, baby.
The Pistons decide to talk
Come on.
Now you play all the backcourt positions, including shooting guards. Some have said the talent level at the 2 guard has fallen off a bit of late. Would you agree with that?
I think it's been an interesting shift, Kevin, in the NBA with regards to the scoring point guard and how much there are guards in our league who initiate offense not with the pass, but more with their ability to get to the rim, eventually get to the foul line.
Oh!
And run pick and roll offenses, and with
get
how
crossed,
teams
bitch.
are playing, maybe there are fewer opportunities for shooting guards to get the ball in positions where they can score.
But 2 guards have got to handle the ball. We're seeing that more and more, that versatility is important for teams.
No question about it. A lot of coaches are looking for complementary 2 guards or small forwards out there that can get to the right spots and then make the next play. After your point guard draws defense, can the next man on your team be just as effective with his pass, with his scoring? Then you got
damn, dude, Pascal does not fuck around. Pascal does not fuck around.
Bring it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, Dwayne Casey just going over the game plan with his team down the stretch. He said,
doesn't fuck around. Well, I can tell you who does fuck around is Elfrid Payton's defense. That dude sucks at defense.
We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back. Right?
Here's Murray. Plumlee with a screen on Peyton. Murray the pass to Ross. Here's the Cobra.
Damn, Pascal.
Defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
And it goes down to.
So 92. Totally wanted Mr. Bamba, but what the fuck's that?
Howard's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pistons. 1:32 left to play here in the 4th. There's Beal with the 3. Tipped away. Murray kicks to Beal. Howard with the steal. Down low. Shot from 12. Can't hit that one. It's the Spurs taking it the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Ross with a wide open look.
Busted, dude. I thought he was about to bust it.
Pistons trail by 8.
Come.
Fires the 3. It's full.
He lets the wide open motherfucker get his chance.
Just 5.
A pretty free look from three-point range.
Alright, this game's closer than I thought it was.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Murray kicks to Ross. And right
there you go. Nicely done, Mr. Ross. Way to get it done.
And if you thought this game was
way to get it done.
You're probably right.
Well, let's give credit to where it is due. They refused to take their foot off the gas pedal, even after it was obvious they were in full control of this basketball.
Let's do it.
Ross is checked in for San Antonio. There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Here we go. Here we go.
Outside Butler. The feed now to Payton. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
You can't fault him for taking the open look, guys. Just didn't go in for him. But, you know, he'll look to shoot that one again. I think the D
I wanted to get
just
3 more
fine
points with Mr. Beal.
Shot attempts coming from him there because he's not hitting anything right now.
Got a piece of it. And here is Murray.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, Detroit.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9.
I'll take a quiet double-double, though, by
Mr. to get that second one to drop in.
Well, he got the important one
by Mr. DeJounte.
Should be safe.
Nicely done, boys.
And so it's San Antonio with the win.
So increasing that game.
Post-game show.
I think I'm going to increase it to 10 minutes.
Thank you so much, Kevin.
I really
do. In the books, we're ready to present our Jordan player
I just
of the
think
game.
that
Bradley
it's
Beal. He was
it's just going to
in
increase
quarter.
like the actual pace of the games because these are slower playing teams.
And that is a wrap, everybody.
Honestly, too,
Thanks
it's going to make some stats actually more realistic. You'll have more players to be able to score more points to be even, so it makes it easier to have 2 players with 20 points. And it's just like, you know, honestly, it's just, yeah, like I said, it's going to create probably more realistic stats. So, like, Bamba, he could, I mean, being the lineup as well, it could end up, you know, creating more discrepancy. More parity. Why the fuck was I thinking to see? Parity. No. But, amongst minutes and stuff like that, so could like this the way it's set up here. With this team, I mean, Bradley Beal is going to be the team that I want to shoot the ball at least 20 times a game with. So that sounds cool to me. Rajon Rondo had a really good game. I mean, Bradley Beal had 4 steals, 4 assists, 5 rebounds, 32 points. I mean, nice, beautiful start to the game with 19 points. I loved it. It's always great to play with this team. Like when you're playing with the likes of a Bradley Beal. Let's say right here we got, pretty much the same on shooting. They had 6 more shots than me. Went to the free throw line quite a bit more. I think I just made a lot more mistakes in the second half when it came to turnovers because I was well ahead of them. Steals and stuff, but had less rebounds and I still won. So I might have to get used to that for sure. Definitely might have to get used to that for sure. It's all good though. I mean, it's not a big deal. Honestly, I don't think it'll be that bad. And let's go through a couple of bits. So 4 and 5 right now at the start. Let's see how the teams are. I mean, all my players are increased, but that's because of my GM overall bonuses. I like the fact that, you know, Kuzma's about to get his contract, and I don't mind giving it to him. We'll just have to see what he's asking for sure. We'll have to see. I mean, DeJounte Murray is due for 1 as well. Rajon Rondo is going to get lower pay. Bamba Forsley is still, as his Terrence Ross is going to be needing 1. I mean, $10.5 million. You got the likes of Mason Plumlee, 2 years, and Ilyasova, $7 million a year. We'll have to see if we can trade him off to another team. I know for the likes of Eric Gordon, it's quite the salary. a dude who only plays, a little bit of minutes. I think we could keep Kyle Korver, who has a big one. I mean, Vince Carter, beautifully done, nicely done, Vince Carter. You have this short, very cheap one. Deontay Davis. It'd be interesting to see how he could pan out, but we're gonna just have to see. I mean, Ilyasova's 77 overall. Let's see. So far in league news, the transaction reports. So there's been none so far. There have been none. Injury report. It looks like let's do entire league. Let's look at duration right here. They already got set up. So Devin Booker torn left bicep, gonna find himself. That's gonna affect his shooting for sure. For sure, he's gonna be out for 2 to 4 months. Sucks for the Hawks. Really sucks for the Hawks because that's what explains everything. I was like, there's no way Capella was their first pick. And then, yep, Devin Booker, Serge Ibaka. I mean, Courtney Lee's going to be out for the season. Really old. I mean, the Clippers shouldn't hurt them too much. Middleton and Bledsoe were playing majority of those minutes anyways, but Serge Ibaka out 4 to 6 weeks. Tendonitis in his left knee. Broken nose by Robert Covington out 4 to 6 weeks. Tobias Harris, torn left hand ligament, 2 to 4 weeks. And then Mitchell Robinson of the Rockets, who, I mean, honestly, he's not going to be playing that much time. Jokic is getting stuff done. And he's got a bruised left hip, 2 to 4 weeks. What a bitch. Porzingis, broken left finger. Interesting. Don't know specifically who, but Tyson Chandler is also on the Lakers. And he'll be out 1 to 2 weeks with a pulled lower back muscle. You got Wayne Ellington, strained left MCL, 1 to 2 weeks for the Wizards. You got Rodions, I don't know. Can't even pronounce the last name either. But twisted left ankle, 1 to 2 weeks. Day to day is Alex Len with sprained right toe, bruised right hip. Derek Favors of the Suns, day to day. Day to day for Thomas Bryant of the Kings. Pulled right bicep. Very interesting for him. That concludes injuries right now in the league. No transactions done so far. Maybe we can see what we can get for a Eric Gordon. And I think, what was it? Trade Finder. That's what it was. All right. I love this tool right here, Trade Finder. Just basically, it's gonna be a trade. Yeah, there we go. A trade's gonna give me all the possible trades that these teams will try to make with me in order to, try to look for people that are gonna be cheaper and stuff like that. I'm not making this trade right here for Wesley Matthews on his last year and David West trading over a 19-year-old who has decent potential. Not doing that. Second round pick. I mean, you got Trey Burke at point guard. Sugar. No, I don't like it because I like to have the likes of a Rondo running the point off the bench. Don't need for that. But Kelly Olynyk as well. Don't need that. I could move him to power forward possibly, but look at that's still a salary that I'm just not willing to pay for a player near his age. Sam Decker. Neither, not trying to do that. Cody Zeller, no, do not need that. Kenneth Faried and Devin Harris still. Just like look at the ages, not worth it. Markelle Fultz. But at the same time, I'm looking at the likes of having to re-sign him if anything. And yeah, just not liking that at all. Ilyasova would be bad. But it just doesn't seem like a trade I want to do, honestly. So, I mean, when Eric Gordon's worth more than Fultz, no reason to make that trade quite yet. Maybe trade for Tyreek Evans, because I'd be getting a guy of the same caliber, if not a little bit better of a player. He's going to be able to, but at the same time, though, I mean, it depends on, because he'll be gone next free agency. I won't want to re-sign a dude like that, 30 years old. No reason to try to do that. So that's interesting because I don't want to have Eric Gordon eating up, what, $14 million of my salary next year. No reason to try to fuck with that. You got Trevor Booker in there who will be gone after this year, but it's interesting to see that because I think what I could do possibly is trade Ilyasova and have Trevor Booker come off my bench and deal with that shit because he's going to be more athletic. So that's an interesting trade to make to clear some cap space. But you also got the likes of, like, look at that though. But I don't want to pay $25 million in the next year for a Chandler Parsons. And I mean, I got TJ McConnell right there, but I don't need point guards like that. I need a catch and shoot guy, and that's just not going to be the case. So, on to offer number 11. I mean, I could have, but I don't want to have David Lee with that setup. I mean, Kent Bazemore is still not that good of a shooter. I mean, you got the likes of Eric Gordon, a great shooter, pretty damn good compared to most. But it's just trying to clear off that cap space. Trevor Ariza as well setting up with this team, but I'm just not digging it as much because it just doesn't gel well with my team. I could just play Kevin Knox, and make it better. I got right here just $8 million eaten into that. I don't want that either. Wilson Chandler and DJ Augustine. I don't want $7.5 million from DJ Augustine. Wilson Chandler either. Not liking that. But Bismack Bombo, no, not like that. I mean, it looks more and more like the Trevor Booker trade makes sense. That way he can play instead of Ilyasova for my team. He's going to be able to run the pick and roll and also play pretty athletically with, Mason Plumlee. I mean, I could get Tyreek Evans for this, but I'd rather have a nice shooter to play alongside. So I might want to play Kyle Korver instead. So I think what I'm going to do is they have agreed to my offer. So beautifully done, beautifully done. Getting Trevor Booker here. I'll have Coach handle it. I mean, no reason to be sitting there. But there we go, folks. Just made the first trade. So transaction report. Spurs just traded Eric Gordon, shooting guard, to the Magic for Trevor Booker, power forward, and the second round Trailblazers swap best with Cleveland. And we'll have to see what Cleveland's is necessarily. But with that being said, that does open up quite a bit to where now I can just have Kyle Korver come off this bench. I could also think of using the likes of what should we call it? I mean, I'd rather use Kyle Korver though than a and I say with Irzon Ilyasova. I don't want that dude playing on my team with that salary. I might as well, try to utilize. Trying to get a couple guys that are on their last year of contract. Don't want to trade anybody else, honestly. Just don't want to. See, I don't want to trade Mason Plumlee. I mean, Daniel Tice. It's interesting. He's going to have a cheaper salary. You could have the likes of him or Trevor Booker. Well, let's look at these offers. Taj Gibson, Bogut, but nah, not liking that all too much. Erzon Silva right here with Deontay Davis. I want to have Deontay Davis still. So I just want to trade Ilyasova for a player and a draft pick maybe. That could be nice and splendid. But I mean, right now I don't mind swapping these players because Tice will be out of the out into free agency. So I don't mind that whatsoever. Nah. Don't want to trade away a second round pick for Nene anyways. Why the fuck would I do it for the player and the pick? I got the likes of Devin Harris, Kenneth Faried, but I just don't like giving up Mason Plumlee for that at all. Markieff Morris, I don't mind that at all compared to him, but I mean, I would maybe like to have. It wouldn't be so bad to have that happen, so that might be my favorite one so far. Trade that because it'll be final year. Boban, send Boban back to fucking San Antonio. Oh, that'd be great. Oh, that'd be great. I mean, Jesus, are you kidding me? I mean, look at this, Jonathan Isaac. I mean, why wouldn't I want to try to attempt at doing something by signing him? Maybe. See, this changes a lot right here because changes a lot. I like this trade actually. It'll help me out defensively on my team. Don't need Beverly or Jonathan Simmons will again have a contract coming up the next year. I just don't like that much. Don't want to trade Deontay Davis involved with that because that's a big contract right there by Georgie Dang. Sean Livingston. DJ Augustine, Marcin Gortat now. Not Dougie Doug. He's again got 2 more years on that. Bobby Portis is interesting. For sure. I don't know what necessarily could be the case about. I could like taking Jonathan Isaac instead because I do have the likes of having a spread out court. I might take that the most instead of Bobby Portis on my team. I like that more because it is, I mean, final contract year for both of those dudes. But I really do expect Bobby Portis to ask for more money. Let's see what his potential 82 is. Not great potential. And he's not going to be as athletic as Isaac. And I can have him and Kuzma's hybrid 4 and 3 and 4. You got Marco Bellinelli. Don't need him. Don't need Joe Johnson either. I think I'm going to do this Jonathan Isaac trade. I think that fits it best. No, I don't want to cancel this trade. Fuck yes. So there we go. And that's the thing with the trade finder. Don't think that I'm just getting lucky or I have an easy thing taken off for, you know, when it comes to the preference and stuff like that of this whatchamacallit, of this like this of the settings or something like that to accept like really easy trades. I pretty much have it just set up to where if it's on Trade Finder, it's basically, oh, well, it's going to find trades for us that involved having, the interest of other teams that want to actually trade for that player. So it's already implied that those teams are already interested in those players. So I think that changes player contracts quite a bit coming up. See in the future, Bradley Beal, I wanted to stay here, and it's fine to pay him that much money. I don't care. He's my top player. DeJounte Murray. Kuzma, again, has team options leading up to 18-19. It looks sick. I enjoy having that. Knox team options as well until 20. So he could be 80 overall by then. I like that coming off the bench as like a 6-man. Mo Bamba has team options as well until 2020. Those are those rookies for you. I love it. Team options as well for Jonathan Isaac until 2019, so it doesn't even end here. I love it. Deontay Davis might have to go for sure, and I'm fine with that with the likes of a Jonathan Isaac. And this Kyle Korver is going to be playing for the next 2 years, a nice backup role at shooting guard. I love it. It's no problem whatsoever. I'm going to have to re-sign him. But look at that right there. Oh yeah, who's that guy right there? Just $1.8 million for the next 3 years right here. Fucking shit. Never supposed to be that shit. So yeah, that's that. So I'm really enjoying that for sure. Um, that's what it's like so far. Let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this next one will be at Washington. Let's go. Oh shit. I fucked up on that one. Fuck the press. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit, bitch. So, with Terrence Ross like this at 45, let's see what his Ah, likes to be coddled. Nice. Got it up by 1. All right, all right, all right. I'll let the scout handle it. I don't give a shit right now. Just trying to build this particular team at the moment. But look at Terrence Ross, top 3 protected. That's not even rejected. But nah, I'm gonna decline this trade. Happily decline it. We're on our way right now. And then you know what, Pop? Dude, it's fine. We got that. We got that game. We got that game. We didn't get that game against the Celtics, but all right. Let's see this physical. Yeah, by player type. Let's do home intensity high. We changed it right there. That should be good to go. I think so. Aww. Sorry, my friend's gonna be sad at this. Vince Carter. Hey, Josh. I've had a great time playing for you and the Spurs, but I've decided that it's time for me to retire. Man. Offer a coaching job intrigues me, but I just can't play another year after this one. Cool with that, dude. But Vince Carter. That's the plan, man. Oh, Greg Popovich, don't fucking worry about that. Don't worry about it, Pop. Jesus. Alright. Down. I mean, sorry, but I did deny on Coddle him, so, that's just the case. It's all good, Terrence Ross. I mean, Jonathan Isaac's already increasing right here with this team. I'm liking it. So I like that, setting that up right there with Jonathan Isaac, trading away Ilyasova for him. So cool with that. He can play stretch forward and stuff like that while, you have the likes of Terrence Ross and shit. I think I want to play Ross. Hold on just a sec. Yeah, DeJounte Murray right there. There we go. Sweet. There we go. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So it's all set up. So yeah, y'all, 8-8. Have a video coming up soon, probably tomorrow, most likely. Just yeah, the next setup and whatnot for the next game against the Gizzards should be an interesting one. But I think it's like Al Horford, Lauri Markkanen. No, not Lauri Markkanen. Let's see who's on this team. Ben Simmons, Paul Millsap, and Al. So yeah, that's right there. You got the buddy old Al's right here on this team. You got good shooters in Layman right here, and a little bit with Horford. Good offense with Al Jefferson. This team's 7-7. I like the team, but we'll have to see and stuff like that. As always, y'all, really appreciative of it. Really thankful for the support, and yes, as always, be grateful.